So we've had the most clicked stories on Sky News. Now let's talk about some of the stories moving up the whole internet. Joining me is Joel Veitch from rathergood.com. Good to see you, Joel. Welcome to the programme again. The online encyclopedia of essential life skills, but on film this one.
Yeah, this is Video Jug, which is actually genuinely really great. This is a guy who actually realised that he couldn't find a decent guide to fixing a flat tyre. And thought, well, I'll fix that and set up a kind of accumulation of knowledge, all on film.
The tyre around,
it's not really, not like YouTube where everything's done by members of the general public. This is all done by people who know what they're talking about. And the idea is anything you can think of, how would I do that they would have a guide for it. So I picked up some...
showing us how to tie a tie here, right?
Yeah, I picked up some great little tricks to do with dominoes and, you know, or there's actually genuinely useful stuff there as well, like how to cook or...
OK. Criticism of the Pope and young Catholic evangelicals been banned in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, OK, this is World Youth Day. The Pope is going over to do a blessing at this big kind of Catholic evangelical thing that's going on down there. And basically people are saying that the restrictions on criticism there are an affront to civil liberties. There are other people who are saying, well, this isn't much more draconian than you would get with a big sporting event. You know, not having anyone going down there with paint bombs or anything like that. So I think there's two sides to it, but people are saying that it's really a bit off to have really serious restrictions of criticism while he's there. OK, tell us about the single mum who's looking for love on the property market. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? She's a single mum, she's selling a house. She thought, well, why not combine the two things? I'll sell myself in the bargain, get a better price. I think she's added a few $100,000 to the price of her house. She does sound like quite a character. Apparently she totters around her lovely 4-bedroom Florida house in patent leather high heels. And I think her daughters are a little bit dubious about the whole escapade. OK. Yeah, been removed by eBay because you're not supposed to sell human beings or relationships, apparently. Is
that right? It's one of their conditions of service. We're talking a bit more about eBay later on. It's rather the guy in Australia, wasn't it? He sold his entire life.
That's right, yeah, it's up there for a moment.
Why could your mobile phone be a lifesaver?
Well, this is a really good idea, I think. This is the Red Cross in Australia. They're, you know, on your phones now you can get like animated text and things like that on there. This is a service where you get animated instructions complete with a voiceover on how to perform CPR. So if you're present and something goes horribly wrong, there's an accident or whatever, and you can't think what to do, it can be there for you on your phone. So potentially everybody with a mobile phone could save a life.
Talk your way through it, OK. How did 15 camels end up wandering around an Amsterdam suburb?
This is just a wonderful story, and the answer is it was the giraffe what done it. The animals are innocent. This is a giraffe who aided and abetted the escape of his friends from a cage in a circus in Amsterdam by kicking a hole in it. And all these, a couple of zebras and 15 camels and some llamas and pot-bellied pigs all just went off for a stroll around Amsterdam first thing in the morning.
Really?
Yeah,
and this is a Sky News special creation, I think, of the reenactment of this whole thing that's going on there. Joel, good to see you. Joel Veitch from rathergood.com is our guest tonight. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget...